Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today, we are here to try and work out what is the best partner to go with Dragapult EX. Now, I've seen a load of different lists pairing it with God knows what. I've seen a lot of gameplay with it. I've done a lot of gameplay with it. But today, we're going to try out 4 of the top decks that I believe are the best partners with Dragapult. Now, we're going to give the Xatu version a go, we're going to give Lost Box a go, the Pidgeot a go, and the Charizard a go. And hopefully, we can maybe work out what is the best partner for Dragapult EX. So if you like what you see, don't forget, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, hit all of that stuff, and drop in the comments what you think is the best partner for Dragapult. Now let's get into some action. So the first list we are going to get overway with is the one I'm not very good with. It's a Lost Box deck. I'm not the greatest at Lost Box. The best I can probably do at Lost Box is Goodra. But here we are with the Lost Box deck. Now you have your 4 free line of your Dragapults. You got your 4 Dreepies, 3 Dracloaks, and 3 Dragapults. You've got your 4 Comfies, your 2 Cramorants. You've got a Sableye, Manaphy, and a Radiant Zard. Now, obviously, with Lost Box, you've got to have your 4 Colruses. You've got your Ionos, your Bosses, your Buddy Poffins. You've got all of the usual Lost Box mechanics in there. You've got your free energies with a 1 of Jet energy. So yeah, you've got your 4 free as your main line. With this, you do have 2 rare candies. Now, you don't really see rare candies in Lost Box decks. You did. This is sort of similar build to when we had the Charizard EX Lost Box version. So yeah, let's give this one a quick go and see how we get on with that. So we're here with our first match. We are playing what looks to be a potential Guardy deck. They have the Drifloon with the Radiant Greninja out. What are they going to do here? I'm very surprised I didn't conceal cards there. Right, we got a double Buddy Poffin, so let's Fin out first. And get them. We do have one in hand, but we'll Buddy Poffin to Fin out again. Right, we can Flower Select. We'll take the switch card. We will switch into another Comfy. Come on, we need a Colrus or something. We'll take the energy. We don't think we need to worry about Manaphy because they don't run water energies. Colrus or something. Okay, we'll take that. We got the Artisan if we want to get the Cram. There's the Colrus. Beautiful. So at least we get a knockout first turn. We'll take that because there's 2 there, that and that. We can afford to lose 1. We run 3 of them, so it's okay. Artisan. Let's get a Cram. Attach a turn. Retreat into a Cram. Or spit innocently on the Drifloon. This isn't going very well for them. So we got a rare candy. We can evolve to Dracloak next turn. We are at 5 in the Lost Zone. So realistically, we need 2 in there next turn. So we can potentially maybe... You never know. We could top deck. We could use this to get a Dragapult, rare candy into 1, energy, all of that jazz. It is possible. We can potentially, you know, pull off a Dragapult move next turn if we can take this out and then 60 onto here. Win the game. Okay, maybe not because they're evolutioning. Conceal cards first. Nice choice. So a shame they didn't get any more Pokemon on the bench, but... Alright, so they got a Curlia. Alright, we could do it away with switching again. Okay, rare candy. There. Dragapult. Be rude not to use it. Now we could get the boss and spit innocently here. Or we could just Iono them. I kind of like the hand we've got. Okay, we're going to get the boss. Kind of want to attach and retreat in Comfy. But at the same time, do we just attach here and spit? The boss. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to spit innocently. Unfortunately, we didn't get any more in the Lost Zone. But we are taking out their attackers. So... At least, well, Artisan, they get more. They'll just constantly keep getting more. So what, they got another Rolts. Luminion, oh, what are they going to search for? Arven, okay. Buddy Poffin. Or Sealstone. Revolution, maybe? Yep, there you go. Buddy Poffin Evolution. You can get 2 more Rolts. Or 1 Rolts and a Drifblim. Yeah. Evolution up to 2 Rolts into 2 Curlias. Okay, they're pulling it back. They're pulling it back. But I can Colress up to 7, which then means I can Mirage Gate and I can pull off a Phantom Dive next turn. Do it a Prime Catcher, that would be good. So we'll use this first. Take the energy. Colress. Switch cart, and a fire energy. Because we could really do it. Trying to find that Prime Catcher, because then we can get the Luminion out and hit 60 onto the Rolts. Don't really need another Cram, so I'll take the Lost Vacuum to get rid of the Artisan. I can attach for turn and retreat still. I've already Colressed. What have we got here? Just the 1 energy. I don't have a Super Rod there. I can't remember exactly how many we play, so we'll get the boss for next turn. We can get rid of the Nest Ball and the Artisan. Mirage Gate. These 2. Fire here, Psychic here. What energy is in our discard of Psychic? So if we get rid of the fire, at least we're taking 2 more prizes here. Yeah, they conceded. They knew that they knew it wasn't going to go well for them. I was going to take out the Greninja and the Ralts. So that is the basis of this Lost Box deck. It is a very good version when it works, but as we all know, Lost Box can be very difficult. So yeah, that's the Lost Box variant done. So now we're going to get on with the Dragapult Charizard deck. So the aim of it is to get your Charizards evolved, attach the energies to either your Charizards or your Dragapults or both. You've got your Tatsugiri in there to help you search for your supporters, like your Arven, or your Kirans or your Churros, stuff like that. We play the Kiran and the Churro to help you get rid of things like your Rotom or your Luminion or something that's in the active, maybe to switch out. You can maybe use Kiran to switch out a Charizard or Dragapult later game, depending on what's in the active. You've got your Churro to pick up things like your Rotom or Luminion when you've used them, to maybe use it again, or even your Dragapults, because then you can just pick it up and replay it down onto a Dracloak and bam, and you've got another one there. Rescue board again to help you retreat. Temple of Sinnoh to, you know, stop us hitting those Lugia matchups. You've got your evolution because you need it in a way, because realistically we've got lots of stage 2 Pokemon in play. You've got your rare candies. There's a lot of tools, a lot of mechanics in there, but there are a lot of options to choose for attacking. So this is a good overall basis deck. As people know, Charizard is one of the best decks at the minute. So who knows where this is going to lead. So let's get into a match with this deck. Here we are. We did get a mulligan first turn, which sucked. So we started off with the Tatsugiri, which is great to help us get the supporter out because, let's face it, our hand isn't the best. We could Nest Ball for... We've got Charmander there, so we can Nest Ball for Dragapult. Not Dragapult. Dreepy, sorry. We are playing against an ancient form, I think. What version, though? They also had a mulligan, but I didn't quite see why they needed a psychic energy. Right, so we get that out. Nest Ball for... We're going to use Nest Ball for the Rotom. Because we can use the Artisan to get the Dreepy. What else do we have here? 2 Zards, 1 million, 4 of them. 2, so that's fine. Churro is prized. We've got fire energy that's... Oh no, we don't have a fire energy that's prized. So Artisan, what we're going to do is get Dreepy. To use attract customers. Nice little Iono there, which is beautiful. We'll attach it here. So this puts it onto our deck, so Iono now. Didn't really need the bot there. That's a lot better, that's a lot better, nice. I did make the big mistake. I probably should attach the energy to Tatsugiri because of the evolution. Body Puffin, get another Charmander out. We're going to put the Temple of Sinnoh so they can't use the Artisan, and then we're just going to insta-charge. Hope we get a Charizard. Okay, we can get a Charizard or Dreepy with an Arven, or Dragapult with an Arven. Tough decision there. I think at this point, Mimikyu really. Explorer's Guidance. I think we need to Arven to get rid of a... No, to get a rare candy for a Charizard here. Okay, they've got rid of my Sinnoh, so they got the Artisan. It would have been good to be able to use the evolution. That sucks. Oh my god, what's going on? Where's my Lost Vacuums? And against the mill deck then. The mill version only. This is interesting. Didn't need the Arven for it. So we're going to straight up rare candy into a Charizard. Yes, we shall use it. We'll get free energy because we can put 1, 2, and 3. We will attract customers. Don't need it, but we'll take it. I think our option here is to Arven them kind of want this to... It's not going to get knocked out, but we need to get these set up. We'll get rid of the Zard and a rescue board. We'll get a Dracloak. Attach, will evolve, sorry. We'll use a Recon Directive. We'll get the Psychic Energy, because the Energy Search just searches for it anyway. Ready to put onto here for next turn. Can do this. Insta Charge is the... No, I always get confused looking at them. I always have to make sure I do the right one. We'll get another one. There. Recon Drive. Overdrive, sorry. We've got a Dragapult, so that's good. So next turn we can evolve, attach, attack. So what we'll do here is we'll just evolution the Charmeleon and a Dracloak. We're very nicely set up here at least. The only downside is we have used all 5 of our fire energies. Let's hope they don't know that. Alright, we are down to 24. They are okay, they're not doing it. That's good to see. It's good to see. So we can evolve here. I mean, we probably should have done the ability first. So we can attract customers. We have got a boss, so we can take out this one at least. Retreat into this beauty. And boss up the one with the ancient booster capsule. Hit it, and we are going to put the 60 damage onto the Mimikyu because, let's face it, that's the only way we're taking care of that. They will more than likely put the other one in the active. Could maybe have got away with putting 40 onto here and then hitting it for knockout. But it's okay. Yep. It was either that or this that they were going to bring up, so it's fine. We need the Prime Catcher or a boss again. Okay, Counter Catcher, what are you bringing, Rotom? You gonna do me dirty like that? Okay, bringing up the Zard. Interesting. See, in decks like these, I feel like Alakazam, Radiant Alakazam, should I say, is a good choice. Alright, we're going to attach here. Gonna IO now. I know we are giving them more cards. We've got a Prime Catcher. We're all good. We Prime Catch up this Great Tusk. Bring up this. We are going to be taking 2 prizes here. Do I have anything here to rod up yet? No. It'd be good if we had Lost City in play, really, wouldn't it then? Right. So annoying, I have to move in all 10 each time. Right, so we've taken out a Tusk and a Mimikyu. They are more than likely going to bring this up and use Land Collapse. So it would be good if we had a Lost Vacuum in play. We don't run any Lost Vacuum though, so it's a bit of an issue. But we can work around it. If I could get a way of getting rid of a card, I could collapse Stadium maybe, get rid of the Tatsugiri or the Rotom. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Rotom. They get rid of the Stadium, I can Luminion. Yeah, we can work around things here. So it looks like it's going in our favor at the minute, but a lot can happen. They're going to get the Mimikyu back. Told you. Do they have a way of... Oh, they got the artisan to search for it. It's no problem, but they do need a tool onto it, like a bravery... Not bravery charm. Yeah, bravery charm, is it? Can't remember. I think it's bravery charm. You know the one. Gives you an extra 50 HP. Okay, they're getting another Tusk Mill. Are they going to land collapse? Yep. Okay, that sucks a little because I don't really want them to deck us out. Right, we're going to collapse Stadium to get rid of the Rotom. We could realistically Super Rod them back in. I think we're good to just do Phantom Dive here. They can only really put this to 200, so we'll put 3 on each, just because why not? See, this is where Radiant Alakazam comes in handy, in my opinion. You can move 10 damage from here over to here, hit it for another... If you hit it twice to 60, that's 120. If you had Radiant Alakazam, you could move 10 from here to here, or here to there, so to speak, and then you've got the extra knockout. I personally feel that Radiant Alakazam is a very good addition to Dragapult EX. I haven't seen many people playing it, so clearly it's wrong, but that's how my brain works. Again, move 10 damage to the Pidgeot V with Radiant Alakazam, and then you can one-shot it with Dragapult. It's things like that that can make a big difference to me. Please play a Stadium so I can play Luminium. Okay, bringing up with Charizard, that's fine. What are you getting here? Explorer's Guidance again? I could retreat and Super Rod the energy back in. It is a possibility. A double counter catcher. Could struggle here, not gonna lie. We could be struggling there, people. We've only got the 1 energy there. I think we've... Gonna have to Super Rod it back in. And hope they don't get rid of it with their land collapse. So we've made a bit of a boo-boo. We've ran out of energy. Bar that one that's left. That's going to make him discard 4, I believe it is. Yeah, 4. I could really do with drawing energy and boss. That's okay. There's the energy. Thank God for that. Retreat. I have made a big mistake attaching far too much energy. We can take knockout on the Tusk when it comes up, so we're just going to throw all of the damage onto this. I'm not sure if that's helpful this turn. Getting a little worried here. They boss up Charmeleon or Tatsugiri, we're screwed. They can't boss, but they can counter catcher. If they counter catcher, we are screwed. Where's my Kieran? Have they got rid of it for me? Yeah. The churro is prized. If we had our churro or if we had our Kieran, we would have won this turn. But unfortunately, we can't do nothing. So that is the process of this deck. All they do now is just land collapse and win the game. But that is the principle of this deck. You use your Charizards to power up either your Zards or your Dragapults. I didn't need to power up my Zards there, to be fair. So that was a big mistake on my part. But that's sort of how the deck works. So at least you've got that perspective onto it. So let's give the next one a go. Here we have deck number 3. We've got the Dragapult with the Xatus. Now this one is running a Radiant Alakazam, which is great in my perspective. I think it's an amazing card in the Dragapult decks. But that's just me, like we said. So the idea is to use Clairvoyant Sense to attach the psychic energies over to Dragapult in a similar way that Charizard can do it. It helps you with the draw support as well. We do play a Scoop Up Cyclone instead, which is put one of your Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. So that does help if it's starting to take some damage. You can always just redo it or do it with your Rotom, picking it up. It's a bit like a Churro, I guess, or a Penny and stuff like that. You just pick it back up. We do have the Evolution TM, the De-Evolution TM. We are running one Jamming Tower, which is Pokemon tools attached to each Pokemon have no effect. Obviously, you don't want to put that down, then try and use your TMs, stuff like that. So yeah, the aim of this is you use your Xatu to put your energy from your hand, so you can ideally get an attack turn 1 if you get, well, turn 2 if you go second, because if you rare candy, well, not turn, yeah, you know what I mean. You can attach an energy for its hand with the fire, and then Clairvoyant Seeing to attach the psychic. Therefore, if you've got one not powered it up, get it going, wham bam, thank you ma'am, all of that jazz. So let's get into this deck. Here we are with the deck. Now we are going first, ideally not what we want, but we can attach, well, bench a Treepy, bench a need to attract customers. We get the Arven for next turn, which is good. And at that point, I think we put this down so they can't use Rescue Board as a retreat. And we do end there. Let's hope that they don't get out a way of getting rid of it. Oh, so we're playing against the Lost Box Dragapult deck, which we've already shown. And it is successful. So we'll see what happens. They did get the Colress off the Pokegear. So at least they've got 2 in there now. It's always a really weird question. Do you Flower Select first or Colress first? So let us know in the comments what you think, if you should Flower Select or Colress first. So that is a possibility of endless questions. It depends on the decks, it depends on what you're playing, all of that jazz. They can knock out the Tatsugiri this turn. Nope, they're going to knock out a Dreepy this turn. It's a bit like what we were doing. So that's interesting. Not ideal, not ideal. But it is what it is. Alright, Tatsugiri. We got the Ultra Ball, which is better late than never. Alright, let's attract customers. Do we get anything interesting like an Iono? Do we Iono and get them down from 10? Or do we Arven for... We're going to have to Arven for... I think the Buddy Poppin and the Evolution. But then we don't... So we've screwed ourselves by putting this down. But we don't have any energy, so it's okay. What Pokemon do we have? I think we get the Forest Seal Stone. So we can Buddy Pop in those 2. I think we Ultra Ball, a Rescue Board, and Boss. Get a Rotom. Now, do we Forest Seal Stone and get anything now, or do we wait for next turn? I think we wait for next turn. We just insta-charge for now. We can get Dracloak onto the Dreepy. We can... Oh, they're going hard. All they need is a boss, and they take 3 prizes. Alright, so they're Colressing, so that's fine. We probably will Iono next turn. Don't like playing this mirror with this matchup. Dragapult's a very scary Pokemon. So they're taking out the Tatsugiri, which is fine. Does that go to benched Pokemon? It does. So we put you there. We can Nest Ball for the Alakazam. Natu. Now we can hit you up there. Give us something interesting. We'll take the Earthen Vessel. Get rid of you. We're doing things. We attach here for turn. We Clairvoyant Sense. So here for turn. Attach here. And Arven. A Rare Candy. The issue is we need to switch here. Oh, this is an interesting choice. I think we take that and that, maybe? We have to do this way round, I think. least we're ready for next turn, I guess. Probably really misplayed there. I'm not 100% sure. I don't trust having that in the active. We're going to have to put the Xatu in the active. Bench this. And then insta-charge. What we can do next turn, providing they don't kill this, is we can Recon Directive, Evolve, Evolve. Okay, so they're going to get some more in the Lost Zone. They're going to bring up the other Comfy. No, straight into Dragapult. That's fine. I feel like they're going to boss up this Dracloak. Oh, the Rotom. Makes sense. They can take free prizes. They'll hit this and more than likely hit this. Yeah. Put 10 here, probably. So it's ready for next turn, providing they know, well, they know I'm going to evolve it, but... Very good move there. I knew I probably should have cycloned up the Rotom, but... Needs must and all that. So we Recon Directive. Guess we take that for next turn. We evolve. We evolve. Clairvoyant Sense. So here. We have 4 there, so it's not worth doing that yet. You can Recon Directive. Now, personally, I don't think Recon Directive's amazing. It's good, but we don't need it that much. 2 Arvans and a Both. I'm gonna YO now. Put them down to 1. I'm a little scared that they're gonna... Can't afford to bench anymore. Right. 60 onto... Probably should have put it all here. It's okay. 60. 50. We can do things. We can do things. This is why the Alakazam comes in handy. What we can do is we can move some damage from the Dragapult onto either the Dracloak or the Comfy. I'm intrigued why they've done that. Because I'm going to be knocking out both their attackers. I think that Iono's potentially helped me here. So what we do is we move 20 to here. Recon Directive. Take the Buddy Puffin because we don't need that. We can Arven for an Ultra Ball. And we'll get a de-evolution maybe. I mean, realistically, I could de-evolution, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to Ultra Ball them 2 away. just to protect ourselves a little, maybe. That, Phantom Dive, we get 2 free prizes, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10 here, and 20 here. Why not? I know they're hitting for 110 with the lost back, with the Spit Innocently. So I could really do with getting this out of the active next turn. Don't like the fact that they're drawing more. What's in their lost zone? Couple of switches. Boss. Just okay. We're doing things. We're gaming, kids. We're gaming. We're gonna boss this. Retreat this. I feel like we're potentially safe playing this. Then we hit there, take out Comfy as well. I was a bit worried at the beginning, to be fair, but now I feel like we've taken back over the driver's seat. Unless they get one hell of a miracle, but we've got a pretty good hand. We could be okay. So yeah, we haven't really needed to use Clairvoyant here. Oh no. Is it game? Have they done it? Have they pulled it back? They've done it. Okay, so you see there, we did go from being, they had 1 prize, we had 6. We did come back to only having 1 on the prizes. So that is what that one does. The Xatu does help with the attaching the Psychic Energy onto your Dragapults. You can even Psychic Energy onto the Radiant Alakazam or the Xatu. They're all attackers, which is good. Why have they just done that? Are they not at 10? They weren't at 10. We did it. Okay, so they got really unfortunate there. But yeah, that is how that deck goes. All of them attack. All of them do their job. It works. It's a very good deck. It's good fun. But yeah, so then let's get on to our 4th and final deck. So this is the Dragapult Pidgeot deck that I did see from Andrew Mahone, Tricky Jim, whatever you know him as. It does work very well. I like it. You got the Pidgeot and the Barrel, so the Pidgeot can get you whatever the hell you want. The Barrel draws you back up to 5. Cleffa draws you to 7 to start with. Now with this version, I do believe you want to go first. The rest I've kind of usually gone second. I think it varies on what you prefer, but you do have your Silene to help you get cards back. You've got your Neo Upper Energy, which is a great addition, because it does help you if you go turn 1, your second turn, you can Arven rare candies, you can evolve your Pidgeots, your Barrels, your Dragapults. You can get your Neo Upper Energy onto the Dragapult. Bam! You've attacked turn 2 if you go first. A lot of decks like the Pidgeot line and the Barrel line, or one or the other, because it's just such a good tool. Engine searching. You do have 1 enhanced hammer on there to help with maybe Lugia matchups or other matchups that do need that just 1 little bit of help. For example, earlier as you saw with the Tusk Mill, that would have helped there. But yeah, this is the list of Dragapult Pidgeot EX. So let's get into it. Let's have a game. See how we do. Here we are into the first match. And it does look like we're playing against a Raging Bolt Ogerpon. I'm guessing because they have started an Ogerpon. I think they're like Ogerpon, you know, the Ogerpon sleeves, the Ogerpon card. But I have seen a couple of other Ogerpon decks out there. I don't know what they're doing. Because they did an emoji. Little. But, oh, okay, now they're in the action. Let's go. So they're getting rid of the Pokegear, the Earthen Vessel, so that then they can use Teal Dance to attach. I'm guessing they're probably having a bit of a deck check here. This is going to help potentially. Yeah, so they've got double grass. So what variant is this? So they've attached for turn. Are they going to Teal Dance? Yeah. At least this saying next turn they can attack, which is pretty good. They draw one card, Heavy Ball. I'm intrigued on what version they're playing. Are they playing the Teapot version? Okay, so they've had to pass there. So we've got a Dreepy for the bench. So we've got two Dreepies. Buddy Puffin, we're going to get... I think we're going to get the Pidgey and a Cleffa. Attached to the Dreepy. Treat. I don't want to Iono because I believe they don't have much of a hand. We're just going to do Grasp and Draw here. Okay, that kind of helps. It's a good job getting rid of the Fire Energy because we do have Mela. So when a Pokemon's knocked out, we can attach a basic Fire Energy card from the discard pile to one of our Pokemon. And then if we do, we draw up till we have 6. So that's obviously a good start, good help. They attach a turn. They can knock out a Cleffa. It's not a big deal. It's only 30 HP. Secret Box. Nice. This is another new A-Spec card. You can use this card, discard 3 cards in your hand, and then you can search for an item card, a Pokemon Tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. So it's a very good A-Spec card. Sorry. So it is a very good card to use in the decks. This is going to help them quite a lot. Because realistically here, they can search for a Earthen Vessel maybe. Pokemon Tool card, I don't know what they run. A supporter card could be Professor Research or something. Stadium card, Artisan. You can get anything here. It's so good. But it only works in some decks, I've noticed. So it's a very interesting one. I think it'd be a very good one to add into your likes of your ancient decks. Because you can just bin 4 ancient cards for the Roaring Moons or the Coridons, stuff like that. So I think that's a good potential. So they've put the boss. What they got in here? They did get a Sada, but they've got no energy in there. So that's interesting. And if they're getting a Sada, I'm really intrigued on what they're playing. We do have a Lost Vacuum to get rid of that Bravery Charm. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. They get 2 energies. I personally would probably Teal Dance to draw a card to see what you get rather than attach return. Because you never know. If you Teal Dance, you might draw a Pokemon. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me. Like, I'm confused. They're doing really well, but they're also struggling like mad. This is a very interesting way of things at the minute. We could get an attack off here. Okay, so we do this. Recon Directive. We've already got an Ultra Ball. We'll take Defiance Band. Now, if we had the Neo Upper Energy, we could just Arven for Rare Candy and do it that way. We're just going to have to Arven anyway. Rare Candy. I think we do this. Because what we could do is Rare Candy to Pidgeot. We can quick search a Rare Candy again. Is the Neo Upper Energy in here at least? Yes. So, no. Where's the Rare Candy? There. No, you're not a Rare Candy. You are. We can get an attack off this turn. Now, if we Ultra Ball that and that, or Rotom, hit there. We can use the V-Star to get the Neo Upper Energy. This is why Neo Upper Energy is a very good attachment in this deck. We can do that, and then at least we can Phantom Dive for 200. And see what happens next. If they bring something else up, we can Pidgeot, Boss, kill it, and then hit the 60 onto the Ogerpon for the knockout on the Ogerpon. So let's see what they do. They're nest balling. Are they going to nest ball for another Ogerpon, or are they going to get something else? I think it'd be smart here to get an Ogerpon. If they get something at 60 HP, it's probably not ideal. So we can see what they get. Raging Bolt. So it is the Raging Bolt Ogerpon deck, which makes sense now. I've seen the Professor Sada. They have no energy in a discard, so they can't Sada anyway. I think we Pidgeot, Boss this up, and then hit the 60 here still. Yeah, it's a smart choice. 30, 60, 120, 150, 160, 70, 180. Or is it going to hit for 210? Because it's energy card or each energy attached. So it's 60, 120, 150, it's going to hit for 210. Unless they attach for turn. Oh, nice. Can't complain at that, can you? Nest ball for another Raging Bolt. Switch card, okay. I could really do it using the Lost Vacuum now then. So what I might have to do... Lost Vacuum away the Iono and the Bravery Charm, and then quick search for another Lost Vacuum, maybe? Not Lost Vacuum, sorry. Another Iono. So don't run any research or anything like that. Now they're cooking. We are going to take a knockout here. But 10 on these. That helps. They're not expecting the Lost Vacuum, I know that. We could just Recon Directive and see what we get to see if it's worth using that, so we don't have to waste the quick search for an Iono. See how this goes. Right, so they've passed. What am I top decking? A top decking Earthen Vessel. We're gonna Recon Directive. That's fine. I can afford to lose an Ultra Ball here. And then we bin off that. In Iono. We can attach an energy for turn. We can evolve. Quick search for a Bidoof, maybe. We're going to quick search for... Yeah, let's go for a Bidoof. Next turn, we can churro up the Rotom. Phantom Dive there. What we'll do is we'll hit 4 here. And then 10 here, 10 there. Because now we've got perfect knockouts here on either. So we can, in essence, maybe Pidgeot for the rare candy. Not rare candy, sorry, boss. Bring this up. Hit this for 40. We've taken the next 4 prizes that way. How many boss do we play? 1. Have I seen it yet? That's the question. If they knock some out, I can easily just mellow onto the Dragapult here. That way I've got an energy attached for turn. Sada, they can attach 2 grasp energies to these raging bolts. I haven't seen them use any fighting or lightning energy yet. So they're not disrupting me now. I don't think they can knock out. So realistically, providing I haven't prized my boss, I've got game next turn. I think... Come on. Pass. Go on. Do it for me. Suspense is killing me. What are we doing? Focus stopping. Oh, they get the energy retrieval only. They did lose a boss and a Greninja, I believe. Yeah, they did. Switch cart. Okay. That sucks. I don't need the boss now, though. But we do have a secret plan. And I'm not sure if it's prized. Which is the Alakazam. And this is why I believe Alakazam is a must in these decks. Well, that's rude. Attaching that bravery charm's very rude. I forgot we don't have the Alakazam in this list. But the logic's there. No bravery charm, right? Put the Alakazam down, move 10 from this one onto here, the benched one, sorry, onto here, and then you're laughing. You can hit this for 6. So forth and so forth. Does suck a little. We are going to boss this up. If we had the Alakazam, it would be so much. We would have won. We would have had game because that would have been the Alakazam. Let's face it. It sucks. This is. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Alakazam is a good addition to it or not? See, it needs 10 more. I don't need to attach it all there, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident with this match now. So we've got the Super Rod. I've just realised I'm capturing my cursor as well. We don't have knockout on here, but they have knockout here. They'll go down to 3 prizes. And this can take the knockout. No, it can't. It needs 2 energy on. Okay. They lost everything there. Could do another boss. Don't really have another boss. I mean, we could Silene. How do we do this? Okay, they're finally getting something ready. They're still hitting for 180, which is fine. We put the Pidgey in the active because it has free retreat. We have the fire energy there. We're going to bench you, bench you. Rescue board there. We're going to Mela onto the benched one. We could Super Rod the 2, but I don't think we need to. We'll retreat into here. Quick search. Do I have any way of doing it? Honestly, don't think I do. So I'll get the Iono for next turn. Oh, wait, we do, because we just hit and then hit the 10 over to here. Yeah, so we do win. That's me being stupid. So we do that. We take out the benched one. Take the final 2 prizes. And it's that simple. So yeah, there we have it. We have played all 4 decks. We have given all 4 a go. We've done the Pidgeot, we've done the Xatu, we've done the Charizard and the Lost Box. Let us know in the comments which you think is personally the better. And another big one is, do you think it needs Radiant Alakazam? Me personally, I believe it does. Now let's get into what we think is the best one, which is what the video is about. For me, I personally think the last deck then was the best one, the Pidgeot one. It just lets you search for whatever you need. You can just grab whatever you need. That Neo Upper Energy is a really good addition to it because you can just grab that energy, attack, bam, you're winning with... You're attacking pretty early. And again, in that last matchup, I'm thinking about changing the Charizard to Alakazam simply because I could have won a lot earlier than that, but we didn't. It is what it is. But there you have it. That's my views on the decks. I think they're all very good, but if I had to put them in order, I think it would be Pidgeot, Charizard, Lost Box, Xatu. The last, I don't know. I know that if I'm building this deck in person, I will build the Pidgeot list, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I know this is a long one. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that jazz. Let's get going. And also, good luck everybody going to NAIC this weekend. I'm sure you're going to do great. Watch NAIC's results completely ruin this video for me. But there we have it. I'm calling it here. Dragapult Pidgeot will be the top deck for Dragapult decks at NAIC. So until the next video, peace out, look after yourselves, and have fun.